The podcast you are about to listen to is occasionally blasphemous, often inappropriate, and generally deeply weird. Please don't at us. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Do you like good outdoor fun and adventure and Christ Jesus? Here at Roumbax Adventure Centre, we provide all our boys with the know-how they need to become warriors of an unforgiving God. We teach lessons like kayaking, swimming, no homo, the parts of your body that are bad, finding a wife to resent as God intended, and mushroom foraging. With our patent-pending anti-paedophile system, we guarantee that any hanky-panky will be cracked down on swiftly and surely. We've learned our lesson from all previous lawsuits. So visit Roumbax now and be saved from a humdrum summer. Roumbax Adventure Centre is a co-owned subsidiary of Raytheoid Defence Dynamics and Halliburton. Anti-paedophile guarantee is not a guarantee. By listening to this message, you agree to be bound by arbitration in Suriname in perpetuity throughout the universe.
Welcome to another episode of Lads on Tour. This is a podcast where we play Dungeons & Dragons to tell the story of a stag do that's been waylaid by the onset of the apocalypse. My name's Susie Rae, thank you, and I'm your dungeon master. I have some voice today, we'll see how that goes. Lads, can you please tell me who your first childhood crush was? And Joe, hit us up.
Okay, hi, my name is JJA Harwood, aka Joe, and I play Guy Chapman, bard and perfectly normal human man. Definitely not a demon in disguise. Weird thing to say, honestly. And Guy's first crush, a little bit basic, so don't laugh, but it's Satan. It's Satan. Just really fancies him.
Isn't that his dad?
No, it's not.
It's his boss. It's like sexy boss vibes.
Yeah, kind of.
Fair play.
Amazing. Faye, make us sad.
My name is Fay Evans and I play Lucas Rossi, a very good boy and a paladin. This one was really tough for me because I couldn't decide whether to choose something that would make everyone sad, something that would kind of make everyone go, I'm sorry, what the fuck? Or choose nothing at all. But I think what felt the most natural for Lucas is two specific people, and actually a bit of insight into outside of podcast here. Our DM actually mentioned the catalyst for this in our group chat earlier because Lucas's biggest crushes were the three Charlie's Angels of his childhood, which is Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Cameron Diaz.
Yes, the correct.
And
that was a good choice. Also for the fans, my first crushes. Not my first crushes, but my most intense childhood crushes were Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, and Sam Rockwell.
I was just
in Charlie's Angels 2000. My God. That was something I processed about a decade later.
Which is fairness. If Sam Rockwell was actually the third Charlie's Angel, that would also make a really good film.
Oh my God.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God,
Actually, that wouldn't be bad.
The podcast proceeded to talk about Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle for a number of minutes.
Sam, hit us up.
Hello, I am Sam Ferguson, and I'm playing Artem Volkov, who is an okay boy, who is a Reddit-lurking apocalypse prepper brother of the bride-to-be, and Artem's first crush is a little difficult to pin down. Artem doesn't really have crushes, and for a long time I feel like he thought that people were sort of taking the piss or just exaggerating when they were sort of talking about how they fancied someone or how it made them feel. The closest he can trace it back to is, I think, what is now recognized as a classic queer experience, which is feeling very strong feelings about someone that he had seen, and only many years later trying to process whether he fancied that person or wanted to be that person. Which, in his case, applied to the entire cast of The Matrix.
Nice.
Extremely relatable.
And in literally everyone else's case.
Yes.
Yeah, checks.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about The Matrix. Rory.
We could do another little thing where we just talk about The Matrix.
No, I
for a
haven't
while.
seen it for ages and I can't remember what happens. I know there's a cat in it. Rory.
There are 2 cats. Oh my god. Or is it 1 cat twice?
Rory.
Spoilers for The Matrix, 1999.
For the love of fucking God, tell us who your character is, Rory.
Hello, I'm Rory MacDuff. I play Gregg, who is a naughty boy and rogue. Every time I say it, every time I think, can I do something different? But I can't. I've locked this in. And Gregg's first celebrity crush, I'm not sure it's totally his first, but it's maybe his most memorable, was Scottish pantomime sensation Karen Dunbar.
Oh my God.
Saw Karen Dunbar in Still Game at an impressionable age on the Karen Dunbar show, and then and so he was, he spent a lot of money in the pantos in the King's Theatre in Glasgow.
Shout out to our Glaswegian listeners. And shout out to all pantomime fans. What's wrong with
Shout
you?
out to Karen Dunbar. You rule.
Shout out
I respect
Karen
the
Dunbar.
hustle. She's just out there every year, just panto. She works.
I'm trying
she
to think
books.
of like an equivalent, like a comparison to make to explain who Karen Dunbar is to people who did not
Can't
go
be
to
done.
see
No,
the
there's no-
King's
no,
Panto.
there's-
There's not. She's irreplaceable. She's
There's no one
incredible.
like Karen Dunbar.
That's a... Okay.
That's what I got.
Noah Wiley.
Oh, yes.
That's
Who's
my equivalent to Karen
This is-
Dunbar.
no, we've just had the exact opposite experience.
Oh my God. Okay, this is where the music's going. Put in the music. Put in the music.
No, the music stopped. I'm stopping the music.
Okay, so last session you left the church, you went through the woods, you found yourselves in a kids' adventure camp. You had some playing around in the high ropes course. You went down some conveniently placed slides, I guess.
It was great.
It's fine.
You went into the cabins, they were all abandoned, you found a bunch of sweets, you found a switch, or I can't remember what the legally distinct version was, a Nintendo Swatch or something.
That was it.
You also, in the counsellor's cabin, found a bunch of weird runes. You found a pentagram on the floor. You found a sinister prophecy on the back of a takeout menu. And you also found a small child called
We've
Liam.
had our son.
You found a little boy called Liam, who's really been just kicking around since the rapture because all his friends got taken to heaven apart from Johnny, who went to hell. Fucking Johnny.
Johnny.
He also has a little knife, which you've taken away. He claims the knife was given to him by a very nice man who extremely fits the description of Daniel.
Dun dun dun.
You guys just hunkered down in a cabin for the night in your bunk beds, but were woken up at about 5 a.m. by some voices from outside going, Liam! And that's where you are now, so what are you doing?
Liam's not here. You should go.
No solicitors.
Liam, what have we told you about talking to strangers?
Oh, it's alright, we're not strangers because we all introduced ourselves.
Liam, come out. Come out, Liam. Come out, Liam! And you just hear, like, banging on the door.
Why do you want Liam?
Liam, why are you with these men?
Can I sidle up to one of the windows and see if I can, like, catch a glimpse of the people trying to get in?
Oh yeah, there's fully a face at the window.
Oh, okay.
There's someone,
right.
like, staring in the window. Like every horror film. You can sidle up to the window and look at the face. It's a young woman who looks like she's in her early 20s, maybe like 19, 20, 21 kind of age. She's blonde, her hair is pulled back in a high ponytail. She's wearing a camp shirt. She's got a whistle around her neck.
Liam, are you awake?
I'm awake. I haven't slept yet. I don't need to sleep because I'm on camp.
That's technically true.
Yeah. Can I have my knife back?
In this case, yes.
Yes.
Who has Liam's
Guy
knife?
Yes.
has it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can have it.
are
Can
these-
I have the Game Boy, though? Just for later.
Hang
We can
on.
keep on swapping. It's fine.
Liam, it's good to trade. Don't be greedy.
No,
I think
wait.
they might
okay,
start
shush.
trying to kill us
I'm
quite
thinking.
soon.
Are these your counsellors?
I can't think if you're speaking. Hang on. Okay, no, I will swap the knife I'll swap the Game Boy for the knife. Here you go.
Oh,
I would like my knife.
cheers.
And he gives you the switch. Takes the
Okay.
knife.
So are these the people who were trying to hurt you?
Oh yeah. The dicks.
Oh,
They want to harvest my soul for Jesus.
so you don't mind if we hurt them?
No. You can stab
Artem draws
them.
his gun.
That felt like an escalation from you can stab them to Artem pulls out like a howitzer.
Oh,
If I had
guess-
a howitzer, I would use it.
is that a gun? Can I hold it?
No, the gun is mine.
Just a little bit. Now
No,
listen,
you-
okay.
You
Right,
have a
I need
knife,
to
and
tell
you must
you-
only use the knife in an emergency. This is
I need
not
to-
an emergency yet.
I need to tell you a story.
I think they're
We're a
still
bit
banging
busy.
at the door. I think
They
they
are
might
very
actually
much
break in
still
quite soon.
smashing at the door.
Okay, Liam,
and
you
like
tell me the story.
banging at the window. Okay, the story is that there's a very
Everybody
little boy,
else,
and he's
could you get into position?
very very small.
What
the, li-
position?
the little boy is
The
very very
position.
small and
Stop
helpless
saying that.
and vulnerable. He's only got very little legs and he can't run very fast. And there's mean people trying to hurt him, and a mean man will not let him have a gun. In this story, you are the mean man. Do you see why you are the mean man who will not give me the gun?
Liam, look at your hand.
He looks at his hand.
In this story, there is a little boy with a knife which must only be used in emergencies to protect himself. In this story, you are the little boy. Do you understand how to use a knife?
I've used a knife for food. I think it's probably transferable.
Yes, this skill is transferable. I would not put it on your CV.
What's a CV?
Guy, reinforce the door. I think they're breaking through. I think they're getting through.
While
Yeah.
all this is going on, Lucas would like to pray briefly, and what I'm hoping,
Fantastic.
What I'm hoping is that this will allow me to cast Bless. Can I do that?
Yeah, okay. Do a pray. I won't make you do the prayer again because I feel like
Thank
it's a
you.
little private prayer.
Yes.
Yeah, you cast bless. So what does that do?
So, bless is you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Right, who are you blessing?
I would like to bless Gregg, Guy, and Artem.
Harsh on Liam.
Well, I'm going to protect Liam.
Oh, I'm going to cast Bane on Liam if I can.
Fair. Hang on, I'm actually just looking up Liam's stats.
Does
Liam
anyone
has
power word
stats.
kill? I mean,
No, yeah.
Oh, Liam does. To be clear, Liam does not. Liam is a child.
Is the face still at the window?
Yes, the face at the window, and the face is just looking at Liam going, shouldn't sneak off like that, Liam.
Okay, I point the gun at the face and say, last warning, time to go. 3,
You heard the man, Liam. Time to go.
2,
You're not in the pentagram anymore, Liam.
2. There we go. I found my voice again. I became briefly Scottish.
I was going to say, I think you found my voice for a second. You heard the man, Liam. Time to go.
1.
You're not in the pentagram anymore, Liam.
I pull the trigger.
Okay. Roll an attack. I'm gonna class the fact that they're behind a window as cover.
That is a 16 to hit.
Did you add your
Oh, you got a bless.
D4?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
You're
I
a
didn't.
blessed boy.
I blessed myself.
Please add a D4.
What did I say? 16?
Yeah.
18 to hit.
I'm going to say 3/4 cover, because total cover would mean that you couldn't be targeted. That doesn't hit, but what it does is it shatters the window.
Oh.
Well, probably not shatters the window. It, like, cracks the window very badly, cracks Spider out from where the bullet hit, so that you can't really see out the window anymore. And you just hear the voice going, "What the fuck, you cunt?" And then the banging on the door continues. And I am going to give you guys 1 round to prep
Okie dokie.
for
So-
how you are going to, what you're going to do as the banging just like... Sorry, you can Foley that in instead of me just smashing my desk.
No, absolutely not. Gregg is. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but Gregg is an assassin subclass rogue, which
Gregg has
I felt
killed.
like it was clearly assassin or mastermind. I mean, obviously, but so what I want to do is hide, and I don't know if you'd. I guess we might be entering the initiative, but what I'd really like to do is like ready an action for when they break through the door, to try and attack them from a hiding place and get my sneak attack damage.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're ready in action for when someone comes in through the door.
Yeah, but so do you want me to roll a hide check? or
Yes,
anything?
please.
Cool.
Roll stealth.
17.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Awesome.
Is anyone else prepping anything? Lucas, I'm going to say your bless was your prep.
Okay, cool. Can I also just literally just stand in front of Liam? I just want to push him behind me.
For Guy's prep action, he is going to give Lucas one of his sets of Mardi Gras beads. And when you put this on, Lucas, this will imbue you with the effects of the potion of heroism. And they are also jazzy.
Oh, what colour are they?
I feel like this one's probably like a shiny red kind of colour, like, you know, the metallic plastic that you get.
Lucas's favourite colour is red. So that's very nice.
Yes!
Hey, he hasn't earned those.
The
Yes, he
blood of
has. He's a
Jesus
good boy.
Christ.
Also, Faye, so mechanically, for 1 hour after you drink, after you put on the Mardi Gras beads, you gain 10 temporary hit points,
Okay.
and you are under the effect of the bless spell.
Oh, amazing.
So you're basically now all blessed, and also you have 10 temp HP, so hopefully you won't get one-shotted again.
Thinking.
Thank you very much.
Your boy is bad at balancing low-level combat.
D&D is bad at balancing combat.
Yeah, so Guy just hands this over and he says, "Don't die."
Lucas is going to look at them and put them on and go, "Oh, these are really pretty, thank you." And just he puts them on, and he's very pleased.
Didn't even have to get your
Oh, you're
tits out for
welcome.
them.
You look nice.
Oh, he gets his tits out every time he goes to CrossFit for Christ. So,
So he's-
Don't we
he's-
all?
he's-
That's how I got banned from CrossFit for Christ. Which is obviously offensive to me.
Do I get to do a thing, or
You get to do a thing, sorry.
That's okay. I cast Hunter's Mark on the face of the window.
Face the window. Okay, cool. Cool. So you do that. The banging continues. And what was it you blocked the door with?
beds?
Yeah, I think probably just
Yeah.
trying to maybe grab a chair and stick it under the knob, or like.
Yeah. I think you did barricade the door last session, but I can't remember what with.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty true. I think it probably was like a bed. The logical thing would have been to take like a bunk bed and just stick it up.
Cool. So as the banging on the door continues, you can feel like the bed squeaking on the ground as it moves just inches away from the door. And the banging is getting like... It feels urgent. This is like some proper smashing to get in. This isn't just like knocking to scare Liam. They are like battering on the door to get in. And then...
Gregg is underneath the bed next to the door. He does look like he's just... you know... For all intents and purposes,
Cowering?
he has just cowered. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just... He's
That
just
checks
cowered.
out. That checks out. So the banging continues and it gets more and more frantic, and the bed moves further and further away from the door. And then the banging stops.
Okay, this is fine. They went away.
Yeah, I think they've gone.
Liam, give us back the knife.
No, you gave it to me, and now it's my knife again.
No.
I only have to give it back when I consent to an exchange with the Switch again. That was the rules that we came up with. And if you don't stick to the rules, then it's anarchy. What would it be like if we just started foregoing rules that we came up with?
I know somebody taught him about libertarianism.
I'm keeping my knife.
In fairness, look, if the world has ended, we need to start a new society at some point, and
I know
putting
someone
in
taught him about
rules-based-
libertarianism.
Artem, could you roll persuasion, please?
Total of
The
16.
rules.
Fine, I will give you my knife.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much, Liam. Guy, give back the Switch. Sorry, the
All right.
Swatch.
Here you go.
Thank you for my Switch. I
That's
can't
all right.
even stab someone with this, but I can see what's going on Johnny's island.
You could if you tried hard enough.
Ooh,
Wait,
a
is
challenge.
Is animal sitting still working?
I'm not
goodness.
totally convinced they're gone.
No, it's on offline mode, which means that you can just walk around in a very small circle, but there's some trees.
Okay, no, I just thought for a minute you had internet, but okay. Gregg, what are you saying?
Just slightly concerned that they might not actually have gone.
As you say that, there is a shattering of glass from the window,
Like they might be over by the window.
and some arms burst through, grab Liam by the waist, and yank him out the window.
No!
Standing by the window. Like,
Lucas
So
jumps
am
out the window.
I want to try my luck here.
Okay.
That sounds like them coming in to me. Sounds like I was ready in an action
So
to
you
attack. Sounds like I have a
specifically
dagger which has
were-
the throne. No, I know what's happening.
You
now.
specifically had ready your action for when someone comes in through the door.
Fair cop.
you
Yeah.
fool!
Fuck yeah, DM'd. He gets dragged out the window, and he is like screaming and swearing with a veracity that you would not expect from a child of his age.
Artem looks down at Dog and says, "Get it! Get him!"
Dog sprints towards the window and then repeatedly jumps up and tries to get through the window, but the window is much too high up for the tiny tiny. He does a few jumps and yaps, just kind of like.
Wonderful.
I feel like
And then
Guy's
he,
probably
like-
going to follow Lucas out the window.
Yeah.
Eventually, he manages to like clamber up a bed. I think maybe he like latches onto the back of Guy's trousers as he goes out.
Yes.
As the two of you clamber out the window, he manages to like use Guy as a ramp. Clambers out, falls down, falls onto his back, spends a couple of seconds like rolling, trying to get back up onto his feet. All the while just being like.
Artem definitely dives out of the window like that bit in the Matrix at the beginning when she dives and like does
Yes.
the twist. In
Nice.
midair.
Ooh.
Getting back to the Matrix.
Greg gets out from under the bed after everyone's left, kind of looks around, moves the bed and opens the door and walks out.
Okay, can Artem, Guy, and Lucas please all roll me an athletics check?
God, here you go.
Artem, I'm actually going to make that an acrobatics check because you're matrixing it.
Not an
Excellent.
issue. That is a non-natural 20.
Oh yeah, you fucking like bound out the window, and like
16,
hit the ground
roughly.
running. 16, yeah, that'll do it.
I got a 16 as well.
Yeah, you all get out the window fine. It was mostly to see if you got like cut up on glass.
There.
Yeah, you all managed to bound out the window, hit the ground running. Gregg just opens the door, walks out, walks around the cabin, and I assume you then
Hey, guys.
follow the other.
They took Liam. Come on.
They are
I-
running towards the woods. Sorry, Joe.
Can I see them?
You can see them running away. There are 3 of them. One of them is like hanging on to Liam with both arms, pinning his arms down. He is just shouting and swearing and like trying to bite. And they're about 100 feet ahead of you and heading towards the woods.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's also
I would like to-
nighttime, just to be clear, just to paint a
Of course.
picture with my words. It's dark.
It's
Mhm.
dark. I would like to sprint as fast
yeah.
as I can after them.
Cool. So you leg it into the woods after them. As you get into the actual woodsy bit, you lose sight of them as it gets like dark. There's trees, there's things for them to hide behind. But luckily, what you can follow is the now muffled sound of Liam's swearing, as you're fairly sure they've put a hand over his mouth, but it's really not doing as much as they would like. So you're just hearing a lot of like... chaotic. And so you can kind of follow that, and it seems like they're heading back in the direction of the high ropes course. Could you all please roll me an athletics check, please, as you
Okey-dokey.
follow, and I will roll one for the counsellors.
No
That is
problem.
a 6 for Artem.
And 11 for Gregg.
19 for Lucas.
It's a 9 for Guy.
Okay, so as you're running, Lucas,
All
you are
glamour
just
muscles.
bounding ahead with the power of wanting to help this very small boy. Greg, what did you get?
11.
Okay, so you stumble, but you manage to stay up. You're not running with the gazelle-like elegance of Lucas, but you're staying up. You're stumbling a bit. You're tripping a bit. You're kind of kicking up stuff, but you're okay.
Can I roll for dog?
Oh yeah, go for it. Roll for dog.
Dog rolled a 14.
Oh, dog's doing
Nice.
fucking great. Dog is powering ahead. What actually happens is that dog is running and you think you see him under your feet and you panic and you trip over your own feet only to see dog like 30 feet up ahead running alongside Lucas, and then Guy barrels into the back of you and also falls over.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Get up! They're taking him! Come on!
Yeah, all right. I just didn't want to be rude.
So you manage to get back to your feet, you run, you keep going, battering through the forest. It's dark, you can't really see where you're going. You're mostly just relying on a combination of instinct and luck to not just smash into a tree, trip over a root, fall over a badger, whatever else happens in the woods, until eventually you reach the edge of the high ropes course, at which point you stumble to a halt because what you see is the 3 counsellors that you were chasing sort of spread out now and like standing braced ready for you guys to come in. There's a 4th counsellor that you didn't see before. He wasn't outside the cabin, and he has Liam just in a fireman's lift and is basically hauling him up the high ropes course. And I would like you all now to please roll initiative.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
A
That's
12
a
for Gregg.
12 for Guy.
Okay, bear with me. Hang on.
6.
So we're going to do a sort of like Three Stooges thing where we're both trying to get through the same door at the same time and
Oh,
slap fighting each other.
Pretty much. Hold on. Bear with me.
Absolutely not. I will not bear with you. I never have and I never will.
It's true. It's
I
been
will
the main
bear
bone
without
of,
you.
It's been a bone of contention in our friendship for 12 years. You will
Constantly
not bear
bearing
with me. Bastard. And I roll initiative for Liam. Ooh. Fuck, where are Liam's stats there? Ooh. Okay, cool.
Assuming he has a multi-attack with his bite.
He does actually have a bite attack. Artem, what'd you get?
6.
6. Lucas?
How many syllables were there in that?
I got a 14.
14. Guy?
12.
12. And Greg?
12.
12. Gregg, I assume you've got a higher dex modifier.
I do, yeah. Well, I also assume because I've got a 17 dex.
Oh yeah, I've only got
I'm
a
just
+2 dex.
assuming.
Yeah,
Okay, so the first counsellor to go is the one whose face you saw at the window. She is going to, basically, looking at you, she looks over her shoulder at Liam getting hauled up the high ropes course. She looks at you guys barreling into the clearing. Kind of runs an assessment in her head. And then, how tall are all of you?
Guy's like just under 6 foot.
Okay.
Lucas is, hold on. I wrote it down.
5 nearer.
Artem is
Lucas-
5'8".
Oh, baby.
Lucas is 6'2".
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I think she's going to run an
Gregg is the
assessment.
shortest.
She's definitely going to look around. She's going to clock Lucas as the biggest risk because he's tall, he's buff, and he didn't fall on his face while he was running through the woods and is not covered in leaves. She's going to...
judgy. Did you see the size of that badger?
That's actually a main NPC. Kev the
Can't wait to
Badger.
meet the Badger King.
Badger King. She is going to absolutely book it at Lucas and basically is... You realise that she, in her hand, is swinging like a boat oar.
Ooh.
And she sort of swings it at you. And I have to roll a dice, don't I? Yes, you do, Susie. She rolls a 19. I assume that hits.
It does hit.
Oh, cool. And then she does 9 damage with that. So 9 slashing damage with the aura. She just like smacks you across the face with it. And then can you also roll a strength saving throw, please?
Certainly can. Oh, that is a 21.
Okay, so she doesn't manage to grapple you, but she just like smacks you round the face with this
What a
oar
bitch.
and she's like, back off! Back the fuck off!
Fuck.
Yeah.
Can I make a reaction?
If you have a reaction.
I have a spell. I can't remember how this works. If it's a reaction, do I have to wait until my turn?
No, if it's a reaction that you don't have to do
Yeah.
it on your turn. What's the spell?
I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Yes, you may cast Hellish Rebuke.
I'd love to.
So you roll...
How?
Because I got my oath as a paladin at level 3.
What's your oath, Faye?
Dunno.
Oath, go fuck yourself.
What's your oath? What do you got?
Don't Google it!
This is when Lucas gets sexy from level
Heavenly
3.
telling off.
Okay, so I have to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
She rolled an 11, so I assume that didn't.
No.
You have to say things on
That
the-
was.
I know, I'm sorry. That was my
You can't
excitement
figure it
at... No, I know, this is just my excitement that it does not beat me. And now I'm looking at Hellish Rebuke because I've already forgotten what it is.
So it's 2d10 fire damage.
That is a 9.
9. Okay, nice.
Oh! 1 for 1!
Noise.
So yeah, she smacks you across the face, and you basically just like... I would say you make the sign of the cross in this
Nice.
kind of like very passive-aggressive Christian way, and she like takes a step back, and you can basically see like it looks like she's sparking, and it's weird.
Okay.
And yeah, she takes 9 damage, and she just swears very, very loudly. Next up are 2 of the other counsellors. So the other 2 that you saw running is a boy and a girl, both like 19, 20 kind of age. They are, I think one of them is going to join their friend in attacking Lucas, and the other one, again, is running a risk assessment and is just going to run at Guy. Both are brandishing cricket bats
God.
in one hand, and then just a little penknife in the other hand. I'm just going to roll a bunch of dice, bear with me.
When
Okay,
you said
so...
running a risk assessment, I really assumed it was going to be like proper camp counselors. Like, they're sitting there doing the paperwork, making sure that they're
Gotta
covered.
fill out the forms.
Okay, so
No
the
one's
one
gonna be hurt at
attacking
this sacrifice, are they?
the one attacking Guy. Oh fuck! I need to roll another one. Guy, what's your hit points? What's your AC even?
My AC is 13.
Okay, so they hit once with the penknife, twice with the cricket bat, and one of the cricket bats is a crit. So bear with me while I get some more dice.
This is going great.
Level 3.
Level
can-
3. You'll be fine.
Level 3 bard is exactly who you want to be standing up to a cricket bat.
Guy just bursts like a water balloon.
Fuck me.
How he
It
wanted
was
to
just
go.
water all along.
No.
Love
World's
to
wettest
laugh and
boy.
joke over the DM going, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh god, here we go.
How many hit points do you have?
I
Oh,
have
no.
23 hit points.
Okay, so you take 32 points of damage
Oh, okay.
as they just beat the shit out of you. It's
Oh,
this
well
this girl. She's another like
We-
brown hair, high ponytail, sporty type in her like trackies and her t-shirt, and she just fucking lays into you and like smashes you across the head, like beats you to the ground, and then just slashes across you with this penknife and is like, fucking stay down, and then just backs off.
We were
Yeah,
not
well,
equipped for
do
the
it.
apocalypse.
Actually, I think, guys, that this might suck. I think this might be a bad way to live.
And now next up, because you guys all fucked your initiative rolls, is Liam.
Oh, God.
And Liam, unfortunately, you took away his little knife.
Oh no.
So Liam is just gonna bite the guy who's carrying him with his little teeth.
Get
Should
him.
have given him the gun.
And Liam rolled,
Get him, Liam.
Liam rolled a 9. So Liam does nothing. And now,
He did his best.
Not sure.
next up is the... Oh, fuck me, I've got too much stuff open. Is the person holding Liam, who's
How many
basically
of
like...
these fucking people are there?
4 of them.
4.
They all just landed next to each other in initiative. They all rolled quite well. He's basically going to like heft his weight so that Liam's in one arm, and then with the other arm, he is going to like snap his fingers, and he's going to point at Gregg, and he is going to cast.
But I'm so
Hold on.
short and weak.
So is this guy actually. This guy's a bit of a weed. He's going to make a attack. Oh. Yeah, he fucks that. He rolls a 7, which is going to do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's him.
He's
He's
too
going to do
covered in
nothing.
leaves.
He's going to just like click his fingers at you and nothing happens. Then he just like mutters something and like readjusts his weight with Liam and keeps climbing. I'm just going to quickly roll that. Yes, cool. And now it is Lucas's go. Oh fuck!
Okay.
The one who was attacking you didn't attack. Oh my god, Susie. Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait.
Just wait while I roll some attacks. So,
Wait, how many people attacked Guy?
One attacked Guy.
2
And did
attacked
a
me.
cricket bat and 2 knives?
She got multi-attack, motherfucker.
I thought that was everyone.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I was kind of... Oh, no.
What's your AC, Faye?
16.
Okay. Only 1 hit, but it was a crit. So. Also, just say rolled phenomenally well on damage, this guy.
Okay.
Cool. So that is going to be 15 damage to Lucas.
God.
And that's 15 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wait. Can I... Oh, no. That doesn't
What's your
actually
action?
mean anything. No, never mind. No, I was just going to say my bless thing, but it's a saving throw, not a thing.
Yeah.
Was it 15, did you say? Fuck
15
me.
damage.
Okay. Schnit.
That's like...
Great.
Maybe.
So, yes, Faye, Lucas, you can head to heal Guy if you want, but you will take 2 attacks of opportunity. But it won't be the full multi-attack, it'll just be 1 melee attack from each.
Fuck him up first.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm
Don't
gonna kind of... What?
Sam, what are you doing?
I'm saying don't do it. I've got this.
Okay.
I thought you were being like, no, that's
Yeah,
not how it is. And
I
I was
know.
like, excuse me?
That's why I was
No,
waiting.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No. Okay, I'm gonna glance back at Guy and see him on the floor, but I hear Artem, like
From
I
the
think-
forest. I've got this!
So in that case, I'm gonna look forward and at the nearest one, I would like to cast Inflict Wounds.
Inflict wounds. Okay, what does that do? Do I have to roll or do you have to roll?
It's make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay, roll to attack. Which one are you going for? Is this the
one who critted me? I feel
one
like
who
I see
critted you?
them
Okay, so that is
more of
the
an
guy.
issue. The guy, yeah. It feels more chivalrous. I feel like this comes in the form of me just fucking slamming them in the chest. Shall I make another Matrix reference? You know, like in the Matrix.
Shout out to our Matrix fan listeners and also to Keanu Reeves, who I assume does listen to this.
Obviously.
Shout out
How's
to
it going,
the
Keanu? We love you.
Wachowskis. We love you.
Please confirm.
Yeah, Jupiter Ascending, honestly an underrated masterpiece.
Oh my god, forever.
Roll your attack, Faye.
What should I just say? Is it 3d10? Yeah, 3d10.
We'll get our people to
You have to roll
reach
to
out to
attack
your
first.
people.
Of course,
We have
roll
guest
to
slots available.
Yeah, I assume there's still some roles left over in the post-production for the Matrix 4, so we can just...
We'll do a job swap.
That's a 17, but I'm going to also use my extra from Bless. So that's a 19.
It's got to hit. It's got to hit. Roll your damage.
What's your damage, Heather? That is a 19.
19.
Yes.
Nice.
I like to
Murder
think
them,
his
Lucas.
chest
Murder
collapses.
them right.
So yeah, you just
Collapses.
slam him in the chest, like into the breastbone with the heel of
Yeah.
your hand in a very self-defense class
Exactly.
kind of way, and he like staggers back and he just kind of like and like spits out some blood.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
You rang? No, not yet. Not at this level.
Not Daddy Jesus, not yet.
Are you doing anything else?
I guess no. I'm just gonna kind of look down at my Mardi Gras beads and just think of Gregg. Sorry, think of Guy and hope he's okay.
Oh.
Wow. No need to...
If he dies, then
Sorry,
you can be
Gregg.
sad about your Mardi Gras bead.
Well.
Next up is Guy, so can you please roll your first death saving throw, please?
Oh god, here we go.
Dun, dun.
Natural one.
That's a 16.
Okay, so that's one success. Mark that down.
Okay.
Whew. Artem?
I think it
No,
was
Gregg, sorry.
Oh yes.
So Gregg is gonna... How far away am I from these guys?
You are probably about 30 feet from the three that are like wailing on your pals. You're probably about 100 feet away from the one that's currently hauling Liam up into
Yeah.
the trees. About 60 feet distance wise, and then he's probably about
He's
he'll
up
be
as
30
well.
he'll be 13 feet up because he's had 2 rounds of climbing.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna run up to. I'm gonna move and bonus action move to bonus action dash to one of the ones attacking Lucas. There's only one left attacking Lucas. Is that right?
Okay. You wouldn't really need to take your bonus. If they're 30 feet away and you've got 25 feet, that would get you into melee range. So you don't really need to use your bonus action to dash.
because I can fucking disengage. So I go over and I pull out one of the larger of the bits of metal that I recovered from the plane, and then once again doing my patented sneak attack, I scream in terror as I run towards this person. And get a...
Which one are you hitting?
21.
Sorry. The girl or the guy?
Who's more injured?
The guy is more injured. The guy's the
The
one
guy
that just
then.
took. Okay, so
Yeah.
that 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I kind of thought so.
No.
Kind of thought so.
Fuck him up.
Hopefully
Avenge me!
that's
Actually, no, it was the other ones. Never mind.
8 plus
The principal staff.
26. So that's 14 damage.
14 damage. Nice.
And then I'm gonna and then I'm going to whimper and bonus action disengage.
Smart, okay.
Whimper, cower, disengage.
Cool. So you run at him. You take like a proper chunk out of him with just this like Coke can that you've fashioned into a shiv at some point. slash into him, and then just like whimper and jump back. And he's now looking very bloodied. He is not looking well. And this is also, bearing in mind, this is your second combat. This is the first combat you've had against just like living humans.
Just some people.
Just people. These are like 19-year-olds.
This is super. What we're saying here is this is super close to murder.
Artem, you're up.
Artem is going to use a spell that I took at level the first time I took spells and thought was never going to be useful. But it turns out this is exactly what I took it for. Artem casts Zephyr Strike.
Oh.
Which allows me to move an additional 30 feet this turn. Also, I cannot provoke opportunity attacks. And this lasts for up to 1 minute.
Ooh, okay.
When I choose to, I get an advantage on an attack, and a big bomb goes off, and everyone dies. But don't worry about that. We'll get to that later. For now, Artem is going to run up and kneel down quickly next to Guy and pat him on the shoulder and just say, "Get up! No time to lie down!" And cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, yes.
Because Zephyr Strike is a bonus action to cast.
Sure.
And Cure Wounds is an action
Right.
action. So, Guy, if you want to roll, you may.
Oh, do I roll or do you
do I
roll?
roll? I don't know. Who rolls? Someone
One
rolls.
of you
you're
roll. Sam,
casting
you
the
roll.
spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're casting the
Oh, yeah,
spell, then
so
you roll.
that's
So
my-
Also, I'm dead, so...
is that 2d4?
Fair point. It's 1d8.
We actually did
plus
agree before we started the
modifier.
podcast that anyone who dies has to play dead for the entire time that they're dead. So.
I'm lying on the floor right now.
It's 8. So yeah, Guy, you pop back up with 8 hit points total.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Uh,
Oh, that wasn't nice.
And then I get up and push off again. So this all happened in a second, and then I carry on running past everyone towards the ropes because I've got another 30 feet of distance. To go.
Okay, but you... Oh no, you wouldn't provoke an opportunity attack. Yeah, brilliant. Batter pass. So you just,
Nice.
elbow your way past the girl who, laid into Guy. And...
Cool. And then as I'm running, I just shout, "Dog, attack!"
Remind me, as... He gets his own go, doesn't he?
I think I can only tell him it was only for flavour. Unfortunately, I think I can only direct him as a bonus action on my turn, and I've already used my bonus action, so I don't think he can do anything.
Oh, okay, so he's a bonus action.
Yeah.
I will
So
also
if
have
I
to look
don't
up.
use my bonus action, then I can ask him to attack something.
Okay, cool. Right, so it's back to the top of the order. So the girl who's been attacking Lucas is gonna go again. And she is, again, just gonna try and, smack him with her oar. And she rolls an 11, so she fucks it. Get your shit together, Caitlin. Her name's Caitlin.
Fuck you, Caitlin.
She fucks it. Next, the two other counsellors are going to go. The one who's really bloodied is going to attempt to multi-attack on Lucas again. He is going to roll... Oh my god, okay, that was a D12, so don't do that.
No, we like that.
Please don't do that.
So he rolled a dirty 20, a 16, and a natural 1.
2 hits.
So I'm going to say he gets... So he does 10 damage, but then he drops his cricket bat. Are you down?
I
that
am
Lucas?
down.
Oh,
That was all of my remaining hit points.
Cool, so that's his go. The other one is going to batter... She hasn't realised that Guy is back up yet. So she is going to move, step over Guy, and she is going to run at... She's going to start chasing down Artem, but...
Would I get an attack of opportunity when she
not
steps over
while
me?
you're prone. So she steps over you and runs after Artem, and she is going to attempt to multi-attack Artem. She is going to roll. All of those are going to hit. That's a 16, a dirty 20, and a 24.
Wow.
Oh. This was Lads on Tour.
She's going to do 14 damage.
Okay.
Dead lads on tour.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Okay.
that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's what she does. And then it is Liam's go, and Liam is once again going to try and bite the guy holding him. He's going to roll. Where's Liam's stats?
So what Artem's actually trying to do is just get his gun to Liam and then let Liam take care of this whole situation.
Oh, 100%. Okay, that one, Liam rolled an 18, so he does manage to bite him.
Oh, go Liam.
Yes.
And he does 7 biting damage, little guy.
Jesus, Liam.
Oh,
And the guy, like, screams out and swears and almost drops him and is just like, "You little shit!" And Liam's like, "Fuck yeah. Fuck yourself. It is
Fuck him
rude
up,
to
Liam."
kidnap people." That guy is going to go next, and because he's just been... No, he's not going to do that. He takes out, like, reaches under his shirt and takes out a little cross necklace and starts, like, quietly praying to it. And suddenly around him, these strange forms appear. I need to look up what this does.
Oh.
These strange forms appear, and they look sort of like angels, but like how you would expect angels to look if you were a child.
Like
Very,
a Christmas card.
Like cherub kind of things, like little fat babies with wings, and they're just flitting around him.
What the fuck
nerd
is that?
angels.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
but I'm
his
really
go.
pleased that I'm running straight towards whatever
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah, be fine.
This-
Don't worry about it.
this seems fine.
Lucas, can you roll your first death saving throw, please? You've
Um,
got bless on that as well if you need.
Oh yeah, of course. That's a 19. I assume I
Okay,
did
so
plus.
that's a success. Yeah, you can use it if you like, but mark that as a success. Greg, you're up next. Guy and Greg, I got you mixed up last time, but
No, no,
it was just a saving throw.
Gregg is... I'm trying to remember how this works. So I'm in combat with one of these guys.
one of them. You're in combat with the girl who
And
took out Guy.
Lucas is not up. I'm just trying to think if it's possible to. What's Guy going to do? I'm kind of wondering if I can maybe hold my turn if Guy is going to come into melee with this one, then I can sneak attack. Otherwise, I'll not do that. I'll do something else.
I do have a plan, but it's not that.
Okay, that's cool.
Guy will also have to use his movement to stand up.
Oh yeah, cool, no worries. I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I'm sort of fucked. So what I'm gonna do is the old slash and cower combo. I'm gonna take a rapier attack, and then not with sneak attack, sadly. Unless you were feeling very, very nice to me, which you shouldn't be.
No, just roll a standard attack, please.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It was sitting at an 18, then it was a 2. So yeah, however much I end up adding to that.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. It ends up actually being like a 12, an 11.
It's not going to do
Not
it.
going to do it. No, still quite a lot. But yeah, so I kind of slash wildly again, and then I take the dodge or cower action.
Love to see it.
As a cunning action.
Brill. Guy, up you go.
So as far as the counsellors go, we've got the girl who took me out. She's the one chasing after Artem right now.
She's chasing after... Yes.
Okay.
She's chasing after Artem, and one of the guys is chasing after... Oh my god, I've forgotten what I'm doing. Yes, let's say yes.
Okay, right. Well,
No
would
one at
like
me.
to cast Hold Person on her.
Incredible. So what does she have to roll?
She has to roll a Wisdom saving throw or be paralysed for the duration.
Yeah, she fucks that.
Make someone hold
Yes.
person.
And to do that, Guy just yells out, "Oh, fucking stop running!"
She's like barring ahead, and she just hears your voice, and just on instinct is like, oh. and just stops and looks really confused, and she can't move.
Yep, so she's now paralysed for a minute, and for my bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Word on Lucas, and Guy's just going to yell, "It's all right, mate, it's just a scratch, get up!" And that is 1d4 plus... okay, so that you get 5 hit points back.
Fab.
Thank you.
Right, Lucas, you're back up.
Yay.
Just in... Oh, no, it's not your turn. Artem, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to keep running towards Liam and Mystery Villain. How close can I get to them in this round?
So
I have 60 feet of movement.
You can get beneath them in 30, and then you could start climbing after them if you wanted to.
So how high up are they?
They're, at this point, now 45 feet up.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to start climbing. Close the gap.
Cool, so
And
You're going to dash.
as a... Ooh. I don't know if that's a good idea, because that just puts me into combat range with him with no ability to do anything. So what I'm going to do instead is climb, so I'll be about 15 feet away?
Okay.
Okay, I'll dash. I will dash as my action, and that will take me to... I'll basically get up to just outside of the range of the weird floaty things.
So that would be 15 feet away.
Okay, so I don't need to dash. I'll get 15 feet away exactly. And then I will eat, as I'm climbing, I will eat a granola bar.
Cool. How many hit
Because-
points does that give you?
My granola bars give me some healing, and I heal 8 hit points.
Excellent.
And I think that's all I can do.
Fab.
I'm going to move. No, that's okay. Yeah. So for my action, I'm going to move my hunter's mark from the female
Yep.
camper
Caitlin.
person, Caitlin, to the person that I'm chasing after.
Sweet. Cool. You could also shoot from the trees, but
I don't. He is holding a child.
no, like down to the others.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll just as I'm climbing. So I'm eating.
Just because you guys are fucked, I thought it'd be helpful.
I'm eating away. I turn around and I try and shoot the guy who's standing over Lucas's body.
I'm going to do a teacher homework request thing here, which is that you're moving your Zephyr Strike's concentration as well as Hunter's Mark.
So I've lost my hunter's mark.
I think so.
Okay.
Cool, that's fine. Zephyr Strike was good, and it's probably the only time I'm ever going to use it.
Homework.
No one likes Gregg.
Hooray.
Yes, Gregg.
I was very polite, and I said it was Gregg.
Yeah, we got to pause. You could just pause on the edit.
Cool, so you're aiming for the guy standing over Lucas. Do you want to roll your attack, please?
I rolled a 27.
That's absolutely going to do it.
Artem.
Was that a nat 20?
No, that is a 19 plus 8.
Okay, yeah, roll damage.
Oh, wow.
Shoot him
Fuck
in
yeah.
the face.
8. Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I know maths.
You shoot him, and you shoot him, like, in the chest, and he staggers back, and he is spitting up blood. He's not quite down, but he is looking fairly horrendous.
I use
Hello,
favoured foe.
Pinto.
No, it's too late.
You can use it if you like.
Really?
I'll let you.
That
Yeah, I'll
seems
let you
cheeky.
follow up.
I deal an additional 3 damage.
Hooray.
That was exactly how many hit points you had.
Yes! Yay!
So, congratulations, Artem. You are now a murderer.
Yay!
You just killed a teenager.
It was always going to go this way eventually.
Yeah, no, I just want to make you feel bad about it. Cool.
We
So
spent
you
a lot
shoot
of time
him.
on Reddit.
You shoot him in the chest, and he
Fucking hell,
just
that was
goes
so dark.
down. He just like falls to the. You're like up in the tree, and it's still kind of dark. You can't see super well. You just see this shape crumbling to the ground. And he is out of the initiative order. it's now back up to the top with my gal Caitlin, who I believe is still standing over Lucas. She again thinks that Lucas is out, so she is going to also run after Gregg.
I think I'm basically in combat with her, so...
Oh, yeah. Okay, so she's going to attempt to hit you. She's going to hit you. She's going to roll a 24.
I wanted to check my AC, but yeah, no, I think that's...
She's going to roll a 24.
And
then...
Oh no, my level 3 rogue doesn't have very
9.
many hit points.
She's going to do 9 damage.
Yeah.
So she's going to, whack at you.
Hey, that hurts!
Going to move on. She is going to disengage and take an attack of opportunity to attempt to run towards the trees. So you can...
Attack from me.
From you.
Okie dokie. Even if my less, no. Unless a 12 hits, no.
No, it doesn't. Next is the one who is... I can't remember where she is now. I've lost track of where everyone is. I am bad at this.
Is this the held person? The held person?
She's a held person, so she's held.
The one who was chasing after Artem.
Yeah. So does she have to... Save? Yeah, she's going to roll...
She can try at the end of her turn.
Okay, she rolled a 2. And she has +0 to wisdom, so she is continued held.
Great.
And so she's going to use her turn to flip you off.
Can she, if she's held?
Yes.
She's paralysed.
You can just see it in her eyes.
I am the dungeon master. She flips you off. Next, Liam is going to bite. Liam is going to roll a 14, which does hit.
He's going to kill this guy.
Just bite damage.
Eat this man.
Entirely bite damage.
It's going to turn out he's a vampire.
God.
He's been a vampire this entire time.
He does 7 damage to this guy.
Yes!
And I will tell you, this guy is not the strongest counsellor. He is not looking great. As Liam is just laying into him like a little dog. And just biting away at him. And he's just like, fuck, this shit, get the fuck off me. God. And he is gonna... The guy getting bit is gonna go next. Okay, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself for his round, because he is currently getting murdered by a small child's teeth. Lucas, up you go.
Can I lay on hands on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in front of everyone. Oh my god. I was just going to say, that's what camp's for.
It's one time.
At Christian camp. I was ashamed.
And you were right to be.
Is that a bonus action, or is that my action?
It's an action.
It is an action. Okay, yeah. Then I must lay hands upon myself.
I would say it's an action,
it's an action. In that case, I'm going to be like, and just lay hands on myself.
Sorry, could you just describe that?
Well, I, in a very manly way, just put my hands on either side of my head, like, oh, I can't believe what's happening, or something probably less sexual than what I...
That was not at all the motion that you did, which was the dance from I'm too sexy for it.
I don't know what you mean, and I don't know how you'd prove it.
So I feel around you, I touch myself.
Yes, actually, do you know what? I'm happy to go with. It was as if Lucas was dancing to the Divinals. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Love it. Perfect. Incredible.
And do I just get to take as many points from that as I want, or do I roll?
You can take as many as you want from the pool of lay on hands.
In that case, I take all 15 of them.
Sweet.
Excellent.
And Gregg.
Lucas stood up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means...
Leapt up like a CrossFit thing. What do they call them?
He does a burpee.
Or something. Burpee! There you go.
He does a burp.
That's what Lucas calls them. He thinks it's cute.
We are cool and we know stuff about sport.
Greg's gonna attack again. The same. Who's still in this combat? There's still two people.
The girl who has. There's the 2 girls left. One is being held, and the other one is running towards the trees.
Oh, I thought the woman who was running towards the trees.
Well, they were both running towards the tree, but one just disengaged from
sorry,
you
sorry,
and is now running towards the trees. The other one is still
shit.
being held.
Sorry, I for some reason I thought they were in combat with Lucas.
They're called Caitlin and Jenny, if that's helpful. Jenny is being held and Caitlin is running towards the trees.
I hate them both.
You should.
Fuck it, I'm gonna run after Caitlin and try and can I reach Caitlin and attack her?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's a 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Awesome. 10. I do 10 damage.
Oh, nice. Cool. So you do, decent amount of damage. You just, smack her with this bit of plane shard that you have.
I don't like you. You guys are weird.
I don't even know who you are. Why are you in this camp in the middle of the night?
You were the ones who were abducting a child. I'm the good guy here.
We need him for stuff.
You see,
he was the one who made a pentagram.
What?
Yeah. Demon child.
I mean, he is doing 7 damage a bite, lads.
Guy, you're up next. Speaking of demon children.
Yeah, maybe Liam and I have more in common than we thought. Okay, so Jenny's being held and she's paralysed. Caitlin's running towards the trees.
Yep.
The guy, your man, whatever his name is, he's climbing up.
Elijah is his name. Again, if you
Elijah.
want useful names. You don't know them, but...
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is cast blindness on Caitlin as she's running, and so I'm just going to yell, "Mate, there's something wrong with your eyes." And so now she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh,
Just
Caitlin,
describing the world as you
babe.
want to be, like a kind of
That's brilliant.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
her
I am doing
constitution's
that.
not bad.
It's like honestly believe it, so it becomes true.
She got a 12?
Oh, my spell save is 13.
Oh yeah, she's fucking blind.
Oh my god!
Okay, yeah, so she is now blinded.
Cool, so she was in the middle of arguing with Gregg, and then she's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why am I... What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything. I mean, I stabbed you.
And Artem.
Artem is gonna close the distance. Does anything happen?
Yes, can you please roll a wisdom saving throw?
Son of a bitch. That is a... See, I rolled a 19, and I keep forgetting that I have -2 wisdom. So
You've
17.
got, I was going to say you've got blast, but you don't need it, that's saved. In which case, you take... That's 17 halved to 6 damage.
Okay.
No, 8 damage. I can do maths.
Okay. That's great. Everything's fine.
And then can you also please roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you stay in the trees?
I don't want to.
Well, you have to.
We can actually all leave. We don't have to do this.
No, you have to. You signed a thing.
That is an 18.
In blood.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're up in the trees.
Okay,
So you
I'm
get
doing
these
dexterity. Phew.
these weird angels just kind of like flap past you, and they have these like weird razor wings. And one like swipes you on the cheek, but you manage to hang on to the tree.
Fuck you!
The angels don't say anything.
Artem is going to, as he closes the distance, he is going to reach out and grab Liam. And in his hand that he uses to grab Liam, he is holding the pistol, which he is trying to give to the child.
Oh my god,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Incredible.
Actually the plan?
That was the plan. You said it earlier, and I was like, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Like, 'cause then with his-
No, but I was like,
with-
oh, that's ridiculous. That would be such a stupid thing to do. But here we
Liam
go.
is-
That's fine.
Oh my god.
With
No
his
shade.
other
Let's see how it
hand-
goes.
With his other hand, he's reaching over the top and sort of with one movement, basically like flings out his umbrella, which unsheaths the blade hidden within, and I'm trying to stab.
Nerd.
Listen, Artem has studied the blade.
I knew it was coming.
Knew it.
Fuck.
And he
You're
makes a
getting
stab at Elijah. Is that what you said his name was?
How are you holding on to the tree?
With my thighs.
With his butt cheeks.
Roll an athletics check, first of
Roll
all.
a butt check.
Thunder thought. Come on.
That is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Artem has the thickest thighs.
Oh my god.
It is
Did not skip leg day.
phenomenal. He is just hanging on there like a pole dancer. So little effort required. He hands off the gun to Liam's, whose eyes
Hearing
go
like the Marvel music while this is
massive.
happening.
Magic.
If you could, edit something in, Rory, make it sound cool. While hanging on,
How could this not sound cool?
it's not even with both thighs. He's hanging on with a single thigh somehow, and he looks so graceful. And you are all briefly, you just in the middle of this chaotic combat, you just see him out the corner of your eye, and you are briefly all so attracted to Artem in a way that you are not ready to process.
Poet.
He hands off this gun to Liam, whose eyes go enormous, with the glee of an 8-year-old child who's just been handed an actual gun. Liam, his arms are still being held down, so he just grabs it in his teeth. And then you also, can you please roll your attack on my guy, and I'll let you roll with advantage because of your good thighs.
Oh, sweet. That is a 17 plus 6, 20.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
And I'm going to do my damage, first of all. And then I'm going to do
Pinto.
Favoured Foe.
Sorry,
And
Pinto
then
decided
I'm
to play
going
with
to
a bag.
unleash my Zephyr Strike, which allows me to do an additional 1d8 damage.
Nice.
Do roll those things.
I do all the things. So that
And
is
Elijah dies.
10,
And so does Liam.
10, 14, 18. 18 damage, I think.
Ooh.
Yes, 18 damage.
So you just shank this guy. You skewer him with your umbrella stick. It's not actually a sword, I want to be clear. Like, this is just, you've stripped off the umbrella bit of the umbrella and you just have the pole, but you skewer him with it while hanging on with your thighs and arming a child. And he doubles over and lets go of Liam, who, like, snatches the gun out of his teeth and, like, crouches on a branch like Disney's Robin Hood. And it's just like, yeah, fuck, yeah. He doesn't quite die, but he is going to have to roll to not fall out the tree. And he rolls a 2, so he falls out the fucking tree. You stab him, and he lets go of Liam and falls out the tree. You grab Liam, and Liam clambers onto your back like a little monkey, brandishing his gun with glee.
I'm okay with this.
And now it's the blinded counsellor's go. Flailing, she is going to attempt to hit Gregg. She's going to do it at disadvantage.
I think I said I... Oh no, ignore me anyway.
She rolls a 9, which is not going to hit. Next up is the other one, who is going to roll her save to try and not be held. She rolled a 10. Nope. So, nope. That guy's fucking dead. Liam he doesn't need to do anything. He's just got to clamber onto Artem's back, wave. Actually, he's going to aim his gun.
Oh no.
Liam, make sure you're shooting one of them, not one of us, okay?
I can shoot fine, thanks. I've played a lot of Call of Duty.
Yes.
That's not true. My mum won't let me play it because she says it's dangerous.
This is good learning experience for you. I was your age when I first shot gun. Like, just weapon safety. No finger on trigger until you are ready to kill someone.
How do I shoot if I don't have the finger on the trigger?
After you point, you trigger, you squeeze, like tube of toothpaste.
Oh, fuck yeah. I have to brush my teeth sometimes. He points the gun at the held one. He pulls the trigger. And he rolled... That was a flat 19. I don't know what he would add to that. He shoots her in the fucking face. What's the damage on the gun, Sam?
It's 1d8 plus 4.
Oh, nice.
I guess that's for me, so 1d8 plus his dex.
6 plus his dex. 8 damage. So yeah, he shoots her. He doesn't do an enormous amount of damage, but like, he shoots her in the fucking arm. And she like screams, still can't move. And Liam's like, I love guns. And now it is the guy on the ground who is just going to like stagger to his feet and just start running.
Is he not dead?
No, he's got 2 hit points left.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Falling damage? Jesus.
He's going to stagger to his feet and he is going to point up into the trees.
Uh-oh.
And he is going to cast a spell, which he can do.
But what if he didn't?
Well, that's a very good point. Sam, can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
No. That is a natural 20.
yes!
No, you're fine. You're good. He pointed to the tree. He does that. How much damage would it have been?
Pointing his fingers.
Yeah,
and
he's
flicking his
like
fingers,
pointing.
Nothing is
I
happening.
do like this because I've basically set this up with as a world where people don't really have magic, and I like that the first mage that I make can't cast any fucking magic. He's just like finger gunsing at people and nothing is happening.
He's a
I am
very
gonna roll.
jazzy guy.
I'm gonna roll the damage that. Liam also takes no damage.
I am from next
Why do I
episode.
not like
I
that as
will-
much as I used to?
From next episode, I will revert to real dice because I, like Susie, no longer trust Google.
Yeah.
I don't trust Google.
Fair.
So that's that guy's go. And then Lucas, you're up.
So who's left?
So there's the girl who's blinded, who's in combat with Gregg. There's the girl who's being held, who's just kind of standing there on her way towards the trees. There's the guy at the bottom of the tree with 2 hit points, who's just pointing into the trees, surrounded by tiny little angels. And there's Liam, who is on Artem's back like a baby monkey.
Okay, I'm going to presume that Liam is okay.
I've got a gun. Pew pew.
Careful! And I'm going
No!
to... I'm going to ignore that. I am going to... who looks worse?
The blinded one who is in melee with Gregg.
Okay, in that case, I will run up behind her and I would like to hit her with my piece of metal.
Oh, you get advantage because she's blinded.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, you will get advantage on her.
Sorry, I'm not
Yes.
sure if actually do.
Excellent.
I'm just doing it anyway.
God, Rory.
So that is a 19.
It's gonna hit.
I just realised I actually have Thunderous Smite.
So remind me which one you're attacking?
I am attacking the blind girl.
Okay, so
It's not very,
Sounds
it's not very
like-
Christian of me.
The blind 19-year-old, you mean?
Well, you know what? Neither is kidnapping and trying to murder a child, so...
Facts.
Preach.
So it gives me an extra 2d6 thunder damage. So 10 plus 2d6,
Dum, dum, didum, dum, dum, didum, dum.
which is another 10.
Ooh!
fucking hell. Okay, so what's that altogether?
20.
20. Cool. You fucking lay into her with all the fury of a man who attends CrossFit for Christ. And you just... What's your weapon again?
It is a long piece of metal I got from the plane.
Oh, incredible. Cool. You fucking shank her with that. Like a kebab. She's not dead, but she's not happy.
Okay. She's a human, right?
Yes, she's a
Oh,
human teen.
Okay. There was a
She
thing
might be
that, like,
20.
if additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 foot away from you and knocked prone. I mean, teenagers are creatures.
Teenagers are arguably creatures.
Creatures includes humanoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, humans are creatures.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
like a living thing.
It's just like not a construct anymore.
Okay, she's rolled at disadvantage because she's held, and she rolled a 9, so that's a fail. I assume.
Yay. Yes.
Cool.
Bye,
So
Felicia.
she is held and fallen. She's now fallen over and still can't move.
Oh, she was
Wait,
the
so
blind
she-
one.
she's blind.
She's the
The
blind
blind
one.
Oh, she's fallen over and is blind. Oh, it was that one you attacked. Okay. Oh, fuck,
Blind
she's not doing
Felicia.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
She is pinned to the ground,
But
like
force-
through her abdomen with this bit of metal that you've got from the plane. You've just skewered her and pinned her down to the ground.
Oh.
It has been like a day and a half since the apocalypse.
It's also this combat started about 25 seconds ago. You've just
We're
sprinted
ruthless
across,
killing machines.
murdered a teen and a half,
Tina. Well, now.
and who was that? Lucas. Gregg, what you doing?
Okie dokie. So she's been pushed away. She's prone, such so I'm not getting any attacks opportunity. Oh, and she's blinded. So I'm just going to take a look at her and kind of like look at Lucas. What does Lucas look like? I mean, is he like seething, or what am I getting? From
Oh, I thought you meant like, is he fit?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that later. But
He is like, he's super angry, but he's also terrified of what's just
Okay.
happened.
I mean,
okay, so I guess I kind of make eye contact with him, and I look terrified as well. Ah!
And I think, what, is Lucas like twice your height?
Yeah.
After all this?
Gregg is 5'6", 7". So yeah, kinda, definitely towering. But yeah, so kind of, and then kind of looks over at Elijah, who's I guess fallen from this tree. And I just run over to him, and I'm going to try and throw. Is he prone? No, prone wouldn't. That doesn't give me advantage or anything, does it?
No.
No worries. No chance. 12.
No, that doesn't hit.
No. Oh, wait a second.
What about your bless? Does that help?
I added bless for that, but the
good.
other thing is I could do. I have 2 weapon fighting, so I can throw my other dagger. So
Throw
I
your
get
other
another
dagger.
little bit of metal. And this time I roll. Last time I rolled like a nat 5, and that was a nat 4. So
That also does not hit.
yeah, that's.
So you just throw some metal
just
in
throwing
the
metal in a
direction
tree.
of the tree.
He's just
And
littering.
one sticks into the tree.
violently littering.
Um,
But I'm gonna I guess I'm going to fuck it. I'm gonna run I'm gonna bonus action dash over to him.
Cool,
So
yeah.
that he's in combat with me, and so shooting out would, like, using a ranged spell attack out would be a pain.
cool, Brill. And Guy, what you doing?
Where am I in relation to your man with 2 hit points?
You're about 60 feet away. You could get to him with a dash, but that would be your action.
Look, it's time to put down the paralyzed, blind teenager.
Who is pinned to the ground like a kebab, as Susie has said about 4 times.
Like a kebab.
Okay. Right.
Just really want
I
a
think
kebab.
what I'm going to do is I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the blind teen. And how I'm going to do that is take out my kazoo and make the fucking worst noise.
What, so
Like,
just
you
the
know-
sound of a kazoo?
You know, it's sort of like the sound of a kazoo, but like channeling all the energy of like a 7-year-old shrieking into a recorder in music class.
Oh.
That noise, but on a kazoo.
Oh my god, okay. So
And
she's
that's
got
on
to wear
blind teen. She must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. She rolled an 11.
That does not save. So she will take 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use her action to move as far away from me as she can.
Okay, roll 3d6 then for me.
I
babe.
shall.
Is this going to be like a horrible, she like rips the thing out of her own chest?
I'm very glad you asked.
That's
Aw.
14 damage. based on the strength of this horrible kazoo
So
noise.
she hears the kazoo and she just screams and she starts trying to crawl away from you. But she is pinned to the ground with a piece of metal. And she doesn't, blessedly, she doesn't get very far. Because she did only have 5 hit points left. So she just sort of starts to drag herself, and then this metal that's in her skewers something that she needs. Hard to say what, none of you are doctors, but something that she needs in the abdominal area, and she just sort of gargles up a bunch of blood and then collapses to the ground, unmoving. And Caitlin's out of the initiative order.
Like, imagine
worry
getting
about
your belly button piercing stuck in the door.
Oh my god, that's happened so many times.
Oh, so my...
Well, you know what? Caitlin's already murdered one of us, so I don't feel sorry for her.
True.
Yeah, she's kind of an asshole.
Good idea.
Artem, you are in the tree. You've got Liam on your back. He has a gun.
How high? How high? How high?
About 45 feet.
So that's quite high to jump from tree.
I wouldn't try to jump from a tree. You can, but you will probably take some falling damage, and so will Liam.
Okay, I think my Zephyr Strike is over because I used it.
Is Zephyr Strike an area of effect?
No.
Okay, I was basically just checking to make sure that Liam hadn't taken damage from that.
No, it just does 1d8 force damage. So I just punched him out of the tree with a stick. It doesn't say that it ends when I do the thing, so I think I still have extra movement. So I'm going to use my extra movement to get to the bottom of the tree. And then I am going to quietly say, dog, kill.
Hold on, let me just look up dog stats.
As my bonus action, I would like the dog to attack. I have his stats, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a bite attack.
Who's he attacking?
The guy with 2
the guy
hit
on the
points.
ground.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And I rolled a 13 plus 3, 16 to hit.
That's gonna do it.
And I rolled 5 plus 1 piercing damage.
So
with dog.
The tiny little chihuahua with his little pink collar and his little pink bow in his hair comes bounding up. He's been at the bottom of the tree doing that dog thing where he's scrabbling to get up the tree because you're up there. You come down, whisper to him, and he just turns to Elijah, snarling, and just sinks his teeth into his throat. And just as he's about to, just as the teeth are closing around his throat, Elijah looks up at you, Artem, and he looks up at Liam, and he goes, "You don't understand, the kid doesn't have a fucking soul!" And then he dies. And he's now out of the initiative order.
So I think that's when Gregg kind of arrives and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill..."
Liam... Oh no, it's not Liam's go yet. Artem's go. He's gone.
For my action... can... Everyone's dead, right?
No, there's the held woman left.
Oh, shit.
She's just been there failing saving throws and being largely ignored for several rounds.
Can I close the... Well, this feels just weird now. Okay, for my action, I'm going to put Liam...
It's starting to feel more like murder now.
I'm gonna put Liam down, and I'm going to sort of
that's definitely feeling like
kneel behind him, and just sort of brace his arms and aim at the at the remaining team.
Fucking hell!
I'm sorry, you're forcing the child to murder.
Somehow you're doing Patrick Swayze in Ghost with a child, but making it even creepier than it would normally be.
I'm teaching him how to defend himself.
This is how to defend yourself from a teenager who physically cannot move.
She tried to kill him first.
No,
she
fair.
did kill me.
And
she did kill Guy.
The other one killed me.
She tried to harvest my soul for Jesus.
So
you don't get a voice. You're fictional.
Artem? No, that's
what?
me. Liam. Liam, deep breath. And when your heart rate slows, You pull trigger.
Ah!
Okay, no,
He
like
pulls the trigger. He rolled another 19. So, what was it
I don't think
again?
we're
Sorry?
getting this gun back.
He rolled. What was it again? Was that 1d8?
Yeah, 1d8 plus dex.
Right, he rolled a 9. So he shot her in her other arm. I mean, that was his go. It was. Oh no, it was actually his go in the initiative order because she can't do anything apart from presumably fail another wisdom save. Come on, my gal, get it together. I actually will say, if you guys want, you are now out of initiative order because she's held. So it's up to you what you do with her. If you want to wail on her until she's dead, you can. If you want to just leave her there, it's up to you what you want to do. But you're now out of initiative order. Liam is still there with the gun, truly delighted.
I say we question her.
Yeah,
Liam, hold that for a second. You can
Oh,
shoot her
wait,
if
what's
she
going on?
escapes. Let's question her.
Can I pet your dog?
Tell you what, you give me the gun, I let you pet the dog.
Another ultimatum for Liam.
No, it's all right, Liam, because actually, like, the barter system has formed the basis of several, like, world countries, like, throughout history. So, like, this is totally fine.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Here's the thing, though, is that you took away my knife and then I got kidnapped.
Yes, but we rescued you.
I do really want to pet the dog. He gives you the gun, and he goes and pets dog who's currently eating Elijah's face.
Dog, play nice. Good boy. No, stop
Dog
eating
share.
human.
Liam goes and scratches his ears.
Okay,
Should we do something about her? Or...
Well, I sort of want to find out what's going on, because
Yeah.
They
I just woke up,
me.
right, and then I had to jump out of a window, and then I died a bit, which wasn't
Guy, we
nice.
don't have time for you to describe every single thing that's happened again.
Well, it's quite dark. I wasn't sure if you'd actually seen.
But you
Look,
got
this is how some people cope, Gregg. Okay, just let him work through it.
You are covered in blood.
Who?
Shut up, Gregg.
Yeah, I think I should probably put my t-shirt through the wash if there's a machine here. But look, let's have a chat with her, see if we can find out what's going on.
Really quickly before you do, Guy, can you roll a perception check, please?
Oh, great! I'm so good at these. Ooh, 14.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you're good to go talk to her.
Fuck.
Great.
Fuck.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna go talk to the counsellor.
The lady.
Yeah.
Lady.
Okay.
Who's
So-
held and has been shot twice.
Yeah. So I'll just stroll up to her and I'll be like, so let's just put aside the fact that you sort of killed me and then I came back to life. And then I sort of paralysed you and my friend sort of shot you in the arm. I feel like we're personally even now because of the murder that you did. So fresh start. I'm Guy. What's your name?
She just glares at you and doesn't say anything.
Well, I've always liked the name Sheila. So you could be Sheila. Anyway, right. So what's the deal with all this then?
It's a summer camp.
Well, first of all, it's like March. Second of all,
It's an off-season summer camp.
like, admittedly, I've not been to many summer camps, but I don't think they usually have murder as like an activity. But you know, like, you can correct me on that.
Came to the camp and you murdered my friends.
Mm.
I didn't
Well-
murder anybody.
Oh no, you murdered me, don't you remember?
You're
you smashed
standing
He
my
got
there.
better.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, actually, very tough. So murders. I don't know if they stick.
It would have been murder. It's at very least grievous assault.
Yes, thank you.
You kidnapped the kid. There's like
We are
a wee kid that
responsible for him.
you came up to like or one of you came up to like the window, and you were like, you were being creepy.
Also, we found your pentagram.
That wasn't my pentagram.
It
He
was
did
sort
that.
of in your little cabin, though.
Yes, Liam did that.
Why would Liam make a pentagram?
I tend to look at Liam. Is he still there?
Liam is still there. Liam is looking extremely guilty. Right, okay. Alright, so the thing is, right, is that they wanted to harvest my soul for Jesus. And I was like, okay, so what's the opposite of Jesus? And from Sunday school, what I've learned is that the opposite of Jesus is rock music and video games and inappropriate gender presentation. And I don't have any of those on me, and I couldn't get into the cabin to get to the swatch. So I remembered the posters from my brother's wall, because my big brother's really into rock music. And so I drew some things from that to scare them off, and I drew the pentagram under the bed, and then I hid under the bed with the pentagram so they couldn't get me. And I drew some runes and stuff. I did a little pentagram. That was mine.
Well,
With some chalk.
Did anything happen when you drew the runes and the pentagram and stuff?
Yeah, so what happened was that then there was runes on the wall and a pentagram on the floor, and then I hid under the bed.
Oh, that's fine. We've all done a bit of drawing.
Yeah, I did it with some chalk and a crayon.
Can I roll to see if he's lying?
Oh yeah, roll insight.
And this is something we probably should have brought up earlier, but
Yeah.
can you explain how they were trying to steal your soul? Just
Right, so what they were doing is they were trying to, and the girl butts in, and she's just like, he doesn't have a fucking soul. He's a little shit, isn't he? And he's like, she's very
Seems over
rude
the
to
top.
me.
I rolled a 17, by the way.
He seems to be telling the truth about the pentagram.
So
What do you mean he doesn't have a soul?
it
are we
seems
talking
like
literally or just like he's a piece of shit?
She glowers.
So how things look to me, right, is so first of all there was the rapture. You didn't get taken. This child didn't get taken and decided to draw a picture. And then you just had a bit of a did you panic? Was there a reason why you decided that like you and the other 3 adults had to like gang up on this child and chase him around and try and take him up on the big tree platform thing, which I had to go on earlier? Like, 'cause
I also had a go on it earlier.
we all did actually.
We all had a go on it earlier. It was quite a lot. That's
Was
not the point. Stop
was there-
distracting us.
there a counsellor present? Was there any first aid
actually-
qualification there?
I have a first aid qualification, and also
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
over. I'm a level 3 qualification for.
Do you think that'll
all
count for their
outdoor
insurance
sports.
purposes, though? I'm not.
Oh, I'll have to check the risk assessment. I think
I got travel insurance before I left, so I'm actually
Okay.
covered for all outdoor sports, just in case, because I wasn't really sure what we were going to do.
Okay, actually, that's probably fine.
Okay.
I will need to
Actually
check the
really
risk
useful.
assessment by that.
I've got the papers with me. If
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, that would be really. I mean, I could ask my team lead. Oh no, she's dead. I think it's probably fine. I don't know if you need a risk assessment in the.
I mean,
So
I-
about
We're talking
the
about a little
soul
boy who doesn't have a
thing.
soul.
Oh,
Yeah, could we circle back to that, because like I'm not really sure how we got to this point.
you don't know anything, do you?
bit harsh.
Bit rude.
Okay, I feel like I know
Kinda
lots
wish
of
peop-
things. But
I kind of wish people
Oh.
would stop saying that like explicitly to me over the past 16 years.
32. Oh, you're not. Oh, that's interesting. So you're just around.
What do you mean?
Look, I
You're
really need more intel because I feel like something bad is about to happen to you. If narrative has any weight, you're about to die very painfully.
Can I just she looks at Lucas, specifically looking at the little crucifix around your neck that you got from the pilot, and goes, "You're Christian,
Yep.
and no one's spoken to you."
What do you mean?
What the fuck are you still doing here?
I don't.
Oh, that's interesting.
Lucas is going to go forward and just grab her around the neck.
Okay, Lucas. Okay, Lucas. Wait. Hold on. Artem tries to break them up.
Roll a strength thing.
I was going to say, could you roll a opposed strength check, please?
Greg's just going to kind of whisper, "What the fuck?" And involuntarily he looks at Guy because it's the only other person around.
Guy's just like, this is a bit, God. Ugh.
I rolled a 7.
Well, I rolled a non-natural 20.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Artem, you try to, and Lucas just bats you away with his free arm.
I don't want to hurt him, though. I just don't want to let go.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't make you roll damage. You just bat Lucas. Fucking hell! You bat Artem away with your free arm while just like grabbing onto this girl by the throat, and she's still laughing, just looking at you and laughing. And then she kind of goes, and she starts just spewing this like burning white light out of her mouth. And then her eyes start to glow and it starts spewing from her eyes as well. And she's just glowing all over with this bright, pure white light coming from all over her. And it's hard to say because you're holding her around the throat. It feels like you're suddenly lifting her up.
Oh
like she is now not, her feet are not touching the ground. And then she kind of hovers there for a bit, or floats there, or just you are holding her by the throat, she is not touching the ground, and then she just goes limp, and the light vanishes, and she kind of collapses onto you.
I want to check for her vitals. I want to see if she's okay, because I wasn't trying to hurt her, I was just trying to stop her laughing.
Roll a medicine check.
16.
Yeah, she's fucking dead.
I think she swallowed a glow stick. I'm going to go full BBC Radio Scotland for this one, given Gregg's Carrington Bar thing. Lads on Tour starred Fay Evans as Lucas Rossi, Sam Ferguson as Artem Volkov, JJA Harwood as Guy Chapman, Susie Rae as our GM, and me, Rory MacDuff, as Gregg Roumbax. That was pretty Radio Scotlandy. Thank you so much for listening to the show. And enjoying things like that. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. It makes a really big difference. It's the way people find out about podcasts. Keep doing that. We will keep on making the podcast. We will tell you what happens to Daniel. We'll tell you what happens to Lucas's cats, whole bit. Our next episode, as always, will be up in 2 weeks' time, so make sure and subscribe so you don't miss it. You can also follow us on Twitter at Pods on Tour, and you know what, you can tell your friends about the show. That will help as well. 2 weeks' time, we will see you there.
Oh